Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2022-2023, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence. United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 as part of awareness and campaigns, and India's G20 presidency and World Health Month 2023 in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Well-being. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's sessions. Today, we have with us, we'll do commemorations later on. Today we have with us Ravichandranji. He would be talking on behavioral analysis. He is recently joined as assistant professor in Krishna Institute of Engineering and Management, Chennai. So we welcome you, Ravichandranji. You can unmute yourself, start your presentation. The session is going live on YouTube. You can, the YouTube link has been shared in the chat box. You can watch it later. Yeah, Ravichandranji.
Yes, sir. Amen. Can you able to hear my voice? The audience are clear, hearing my voice.
We can hear you, but we can't see you. And we can't see your PPT as well.
I will come up with a different format today because I'll just share the file right away. Just hold on, please. I'll pause. I have sent a mail to you. I know, luckily I did it a little earlier. If you can open it and please try to share it because I'm not clearly understanding why it's not getting shared. I have sent a mail to you just few minutes, 30 minutes ago. If you can open the file, it will be really helpful to me. What's the problem? Why I'm not able to share it? Is trouble still on? Can you able to see my screen? Not seeing the screen, correct?
What you can do is, instead of sharing, you can share desktop and open in your system.
That's what. So I should leave the meeting and come back again, right?
No. You click on share screen button.
Uh-huh.
Your
It's
PPT is open.
my Word file. Yeah, I have kept the Word in simple form now. Having,
Okay. Okay, you open that Word file in your system.
yeah, I kept the file ready.
Okay, then you click on share screen in Zoom.
When I say share, it says screen sharing has failed to start. So that's the reason.
So maybe you have to update your Zoom, I think.
Yeah, that is, I already sent an email to you.
Okay, no problem. You can continue without, because it will take some time. Just now only we concluded conference and there are a
Yeah,
lot of
I
things.
understand, I understand.
So you can continue.
Uh-huh. Yes. The share is, but otherwise you can able to see me, correct? Only sharing is not working.
Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you. Maybe you can just have oral presentation. You can talk naturally. Maybe you can open, see your write-up document in your
Yeah,
system. No
yeah,
problem.
and I have kept my file ready. Only the importance is by make sharing, it will make more worthy, no understanding of things. That is why
Because in this
repeatedly.
system, I can't download because this system doesn't have access to email.
Uh-huh.
So again, it will be a lot of work for me. So you can continue, no problem.
Yeah. HR, no, we all the time talk any business, but at last I landed to
Or
this.
otherwise, you can do one thing. If
Uh-huh.
possible, you share the file in Zoom itself. In the messages, na chat message, you will have an option to share file. You click on that file and then select your document, and then you can send it to me. I can right away open it from here, chat.
Oh, is it? Just hold on. Let me go to the chat box. You said it.
That would be more easy.
You mean I can attach the file over here? You mean or what?
Yeah, you can attach.
I am in the chat box now.
You try once. If it doesn't work, you can proceed as usual.
Yes, there is no attached file. Yeah, file mean attachment, correct?
There is an
So,
icon.
yeah, there is an icon. It shows your computer.
Yes, you have to select from your computer only.
One. One. I should close the file, it seems. Just hold on. I'm going to close the file and attach it. 1 minute. Just I think this is the best way at this point of time. Good.
Okay, no problem. Take your own time.
Got it? I think you are getting it. Got it. I think it's got delivered to you. You can view it. There is a file docs file icon.
Yeah, let me open it.
The file attached and is passed away from here. It is just passed through me. Behavioral analysis 29Apr23.docx file. Yes, in general, when we go into discussion, Dr. Ravi sir, yes, you got it, I think. Good. It may be making more sense. Yeah. Can I proceed now?
Yeah, please continue.
Well, see, as and when required, I will do. The subjects, mostly we talk about behavioral of every status of today. There are two, three common terms being used in today's world, which is not at all existing in previous time. It's all the the thought process making us to come into the new avenues uh, in any industry today. When I went to meet one chairman of the well-known college, it's all a few days ago. What he said is, there is a boot program. I was little annoyed. I was not able to really understand what's all about it. We call it by crash course. We call it by various new jargon being used in HR concept. Suddenly he's calling it by boot program. What's the boot program? It's all a sense of making things are very simple, but the communicative, I call it by communicative theory. Theory is being manifested today's environment. Things are similar, but at last, Horlicks bottle is the same. Sorry, Horlicks is the product, is there inside. What we eat is the same, but the bottle wrapper alone changes often and often. Tendulkar gives an advertisement, Kapil Dev gave an advertisement, previous time Gavaskar gave an advertisement, and today Dhoni is giving an advertisement. At last, the Horlicks is the same, but the stickers only changes. Last 70 years, the the pulses being used, the sweets are being used, any important properties of the intake of Horlicks is the same. Why do we need to change? Because change is the management theory of today. So that's why I call it everything similar, but we need to fine tune ourselves to match with the global environment of today. Sustainability. We never spoken about today. There are a lot of conducts are being today. The no Dr. Ravindra outstandingly conducting this kind of lecture along with all online, offline in the auditorium how cumbersome exercise is all about, how we are more energetically get engaged in such kind of activities. It's quite common. 40, 50 years ago, our grandmother taught us, our grandparents taught us what you supposed to live traditionally, religiously, practice spiritually. All today we are all talking in the auditorium today. Yeah. So fine. Let's go to what is behavioral analysis. Let's go to next slide, sir. Wow, the world on work. The world we are all the time working. We are not living in this world. Let me tell you, this is what I felt. It's all my personal opinion. Either you accept or don't, you may need to listen. But whenever, wherever you want to say about it, you please go ahead. Dr. Ravindra will allow you, engage you to communicate because somewhat I prefer more participative understanding. The world on work. Are we really living? We all the people are we really living? Not alone. We all the time live for work. We are working. Every moment, minimum 8 hours a day, we are supposed to work for our daily bread or call it by livelihood. So the writing on wall, usually wow is being used in everywhere I know. WOW usually used in the English jargon is WOW would be writing on wall. That's called why writing on wall were used because idioms and quotes are very important in life. Let me tell you very simple, interesting explaining. Today we are in IT industry, artificial intelligence and technology. Just 50 years behind, we all were farmers. We never know what is IT industry 50 years behind. And before to it, we mostly were doing education of, in case, not agriculture. Our family, you could have seen it. Even your father, my father, yes, also did the same. You look at it, your father either he could have studied literature as an English, Tamil subjects, not IT, economics or history or literature of English, Tamil or whatever for academic side. Then go behind. What's behind? Further behind. Agriculture is the profession. We all were mostly farmers, families behind. Before two, in parallel line, education, economics, history. And furthermore, you go behind, and furthermore, go behind. What is the knowledge started? Philosophy. Philosophy. Philosophy is the greater path of journey for education. You know, the philosophy or the key subject in the world, subject to what I'm saying is it's something around 400 years behind. If anybody is a philanthropist or well knowledge, he would be strong in philosophy. Later, psychology, all kinds fine. So every moment had life. So that was the time writing on wall, they call it. Now I make it as world on work. We all the time work. Okay, analysis. When we talk about analysis, we talk analysis, we can go to next slide. Yes, sir. Health, life, wellness, education, finance, stock market, economics, behavior. I put a behavior is what? Everywhere we talk about analyze, analyze it. Today, we ask our children, why do you want to do this study? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? We ask them to analyze it. Stress. I'm in a lot of stress. People commonly say today. So now there is an important word is being used, analyze. That is why I told Dr. Abhindra gave or behavioral analysis topic. What is analysis? Why do we need to analyze? Health is being analyzed. Any health trouble comes, we analyze. Life wellness, even want to live happily, a wanderer, a spiritual leader, or any guru, Swamiji, all need to go with their own analyzing of life wellness today. Many of them are giving lecture online today. For becoming a life wellness, one can simply start himself on his own, but still we go and train ourselves going. Education, analyze, finance, analyze, stock market, analyze. The beauty of the stock market analysis of today is such a wonderful, anybody can make money. This is what being taught. Why? Stock market, it's a fraction of differences can be easily absorbed if you are practiced. And you can easily win the points of money making in stock market. Unless until without a learning of study, it won't be easier. But one can graphically understand stock market. It is not at all easy by human mind. It's a quite challenge was achieved only because of the stock market on analyzing huge amount of data, not alone data, datum. Datum means various combinations of data collected in plural, we call it datum. So this datum available, data matrix, wonderful input, anybody can make money in stock market. There is a word of it, I'm explaining you, but keep aside, I'm coming back to my topic. Economics. Again, economics, everybody does economics analysis. Economics is purely analyzed. Then what is behavior? Why behavior analysis? We all born, we have our genetic practice. Let's go to the next slide, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Next slide. Yes. Analyze what? Behavior analysis is a science that study behavior of human and non-human organisms. It's more explaining and prediction about it. This is all about more of prediction. Giving a moment of situation, make people to understand and how do they behave. This can be easily achieved by behaviorism. This is what found out. This is what found out. So I am going to talk more of individual and group behavioral analysis. Let's go to the next slide, sir. What are the types of behaviors? There are few importance. I'm not going to go in a very deeper sense. Make you a generic understanding, conceptual, experimental, and applied. These are the broader sense of understanding of analysis for relating to HR subjects. I'm more into always HR subjects, concepts, there is a situation is given, how can go with it by making of concept clear, experimental, majorly taking of the previous data available, assuming Colgate close-up product is being used, how, why not make it Colgate to come to close-up? Why not making Colgate user to come to close-up? I talk about toothpaste. There are several tests being conducted by several companies, and there are many big multi-managing companies are doing consulting service on analysis. You go to website and search for who is a highly, hugely money paid jobs are mostly business analysts, not chartered accountant, not medicine practitioners, not healthcare, only analysts, critical analysts are only getting handsome paid. This is what I found. Let's go to applied behavior. Applied behavior is always given a kind of context situation with already existing concepts. From their applications are submitted over and how their behavioral changes individually in group form. More example required, I can explain, but let's not go with more of explaining. What I'm saying is certain things can go with a little more detail. So I don't want to put you into larger understanding of what this, but I want to tell you points by point, 3 points only I'm given here. Concept, experiment, apply. Let's go to the next slide, sir. So these are behavioral analysis. Majorly, there are 4 branches are being consolidated in these 3. Behaviorism. I found out, not much I know about it, but in 1800s, previous time, John Watson is called as a behavioral analyst. This is what I found that I was not much aware about all, because mostly I read theories, subjects, and explaining about the subject. But John Watson, 1800s, he is the one engaged in analyzing. There are a lot of analysis available, even in the Maslow theory, FW theory, Uday Parikh's, our Dr. Uday Parikh, a lot of principal management theories are available, but still, why these all the time we talk about international people, not in India? Don't we have anything in India? Are we funny? Are we really talk about the other countries? So you mean India does not have? Let's keep aside, I'll come later. But why John Watson? Who started the first? 200 years behind. Of the word of today, analyze, we call it. 200 years behind, he was explaining about what is analyze of humankind, human behavior. It's little wonderful to me to surprising me actually. 250 years behind, analyze being conducted for various situations in war, agriculture, like places. Let's go to the next slide, sir. Yeah, quickly we'll go. We'll finish fast. Next 30 minutes, I'll finish it. Experimental analysis. That's what Professor Watson did. And we'll go to the father. He is the father of education, particularly. And he's a turtle. Yes, it's an education aspect. He was. And how it was? More psychological assessment. That's why he was considered as a father of behaviorism. And Watson did lot of theories on this context. I'm going to now somewhere, why not our India is, do we really not having anything? Do we not really having anything? Let's go to slide by slide, sir. You can go down, sir. Go to next more slides. 5 slides. Yeah, go. Yes. No, our India is a heritage for any country. One of my uh, understanding, no, I found out that all the practices are being discussed in the boardroom, in many aspects of management theory of today. But when you look into the Krishna conscious, it is purely called by the word of dharma. And read it out down below next. It simply explains about what is behavioral analysis. Next slide. Dharma is one of our 4 components of Purushartha. The aim of life, how simply given to understand the behavior. The aim of life, signification of behavior. It includes rights, laws, conduct, virtues, and right way of living. Sir, you can go to next slide, sir. Very interesting about this. Yes, see this. If you read it, it's all 1,50,000 years behind of our Hindu Shastra. Vyasa Muniva given a note to Ganesh Vinay to write Bhagavad Gita. There, this simple word I could surprisingly see what father of Watson, behavior, father of organizational analysis. Sorry, behavioral analysis. He was talking in 1800 years, 1800. Now let's understand from Hindu Shastra. Hindu Shastra, the word called Purushartha. The aim of life, the signification of behavior that's considered in order to make our life an universe possible. Simple. What it includes? Rights, laws, conduct, and virtue of right way of living. I don't know what's missing out here of father of no Watson, father of behavior analysis, Watson theory. So we as an India, our culture, everything is there in our books, myth of story, whatever it could be. Who believes God, he will accept this. Even who does not believe in God or who what does not exist, God do exist or not, keep aside everything. But the Shastra written over everything what we require. We are unable to practice because our Hindu, our religious practice is more than 1,50,000 years of Hindu word God. So it's not 800 years old or 2,000 years old of either any religion. I don't want to name it, but our practice are being there. Only the reason is changing over is global wide. We are moving, so we go with the latest product. We go with only Apple technology or A1 or OnePlus brand new mobile application. We don't love to go with the previous time of Java, Android even, or something older .NET technology. This is what I can, in a raw sense, I explain you. Let's go to next slide, sir. That's all about it. Again, I'm coming back to the topic, behavioral analysis. When we talk about behavioral analysis, Very important, I want to put you in the word. Let's understand. So it will make you quite simpler. Before I complete two important dialogues, I'm going to explain you. Take these points. Behavior analysis is purely a word of science. I myself call it result science. What does science say? Anybody would like to say? I'll go. Science does not believe the existence of God unless the numbers are given. No expression. Science does not accept expressions, only numbers. And our God particle, so there is a word called God particle, and our the person who recently passed away, what's his name, sir? Dr. Ravi, sir? Um, no, God, who was spending his time on wheelchair for long years, suddenly not able to recollect his name. And he's explaining on the God particle, what is God, do exist or not. There are a lot of lecture about it, but he was proving by on his own term the existence of God. Yes, at the same time, how things were changing by mindset. So, behavioral analysis is the science of controlling, predicting human behavior. One man is given one consideration, one opportunity, he'll go with the style of his own practice. In case he's left not to do the way what he was supposed to do, then his reaction will be there. He will behave in a different path of doing it because he was pulled out from his own behavior given with a new approach. That's why we talk it. Analysis are quite important. Includes assumption about how to study behavior and techniques to carry out the analysis. Number three, behavior is seen as performance, allows specific stimulation. As I said, no, if you are given with good play of understanding, good place to work, good mutual understanding of your interest of doing on your own. If you do good, fine. If you don't do, then it's a knowledge of less. But wisdom is given to you. Do yourself meet, then you are stimulated. You will do your own practice, try to achieve. Even you don't achieve, but the possibility of given an opportunity there. So very important. The stimulus is very important to analyze behavior. Why behavior changes often? Why behavioral changes often? Because the situation makes to bring his ownership, his liberty to work, his courage, his rights. These all are very important in behavior. Without rights, without his own liberty, he will not accept the humankind is in such a way like that. So we need to be very careful. Humans need to be considered, or else it will have its own impact over a period of time. That's why every organization, there is one company name called Environ in the US company. You might have heard about, I don't know. But still, I want to say you, this was the biggest large energy resource company. That company became bankrupt. Go and understand, please read those inputs. What were the environment of the company 30 years behind? One of the biggest company like GE, General Electric. That company GE is existing for the past 145 years, 50 years, 150 years. This environment is Environ company name called bigger than GE got bankrupted in the US. Understand this, what's all about in the basic sense of why I say is behavior of the industry of continue even it was existing for longest year got collapsed in the US government around 20 years behind. And I want to show you two important aspects. Sir, let's go to next slide, sir. I was watching a television around 2-3 years behind. While I was looking at it, made me to feel it, but suddenly I thought of putting it why today on the show of event. How different you look at it. There are boys. I've seen a TV view. I remember a boy was having rifle in his hand, shaking it while he was viewing the television screen. Looking at the camera, he was waving the weapon in hand. The age of teenage boy, youths in Afghan warfare. They were supposed to have a books, play balls, go along with chicks or what, I don't know, go with their education. But Afghan went through having a rifle in their hand. Why it is? Why it is? Is this because of the government? The boys are carrying books and football, volleyball, age of 20. The other boys are holding weapons. Anything could you feel it? Luckily, we didn't get into those kind of situation of Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq war. Keep aside Iran, Iraq war. But here, the boys are given with weapons. What for? Both are having any difference. Both are having the same thinking. This is what analysis. What do they want? Education. The boys. They are saying, I want to have liberty. I want to have my rights. I want to protect with my capability of knowledge and live the modesty of life lived. The other boys carrying the same, instead of not books, weapon, want to show their rights. They want to live their own life. Anybody in front of me is attack me, the US government or whatever. There are a lot of wars. I will kill it. No talk. I will not use my books. I will kill you. Both are having same path of journey. Is this right or so? Anybody wants to argue with me? Yeah, I don't know. Both are having similar pattern of thinking. One want to kill it. No. I am the owner of this country, Afghan. Have my every liberty to fight. So the other boys here are thinking, I want to live the best life. I want to reach the best life opportunities are given. So He took the books in hand, place in hand, living his life modest. So this is what I want to complete it now. How sad it is, why it's all made us to live in this kind of moment of life. Luckily, we are in India. Unlucky boys who are in Afghan, imagining it, how the behavioral would differ between man to man, people to people, group to group, organization to organization, nation to nation, and whatnot. That's it. And let's go to the sense of understanding our analysis of behavior, how it differs. I'll attach one simple slide right away, sir, to just make this video to run, sir. I'm attaching now, quickly attaching it. I am going to complete the session. This is all about, funnily, I want to explain you how we differ, our behavior. It's quite funny, you know. We always tend to live a last few minutes. Sir, did you get my another one mail? Hello, sir, Dr. Ravi, sir. Hello. You can run the video, sir. Can you able to run the video? Well, it's the fun of our behavioral theory. The beauty of our behavior changes if it is given moment of lovely acceptance. We are so monotonous. We are more, drudgy between our life. All the time we want to live the way all were happening. We don't tend to go with something changing ourselves unless there is a moment of situation comes or constraint to put you into the problem. Then we love or hate, but we accept it and go. But there is a changes of people walking on the staircase avoided and escalators being used, and immediately the ladder is being changed, the steps are changed. People, around 70% of the people considered using the escalator moved over. It's a part of a fun of life, actually, I would rather say. So, no, the simple way of explaining, giving a right moment, people love to go with the new energy. So all the time we need to bring a fun between our mind, or else we always passive mind. We always less energy in thinking. We are habituated to live the place. Already our genes, genetics, practices are being followed by our parents, ancestors, organization, and management. The moment a new is given, which is no way actually, but the fun of it, the moment it was given, everybody started using the steps, steps, instead of using escalator. It's all fun of the life. So we need to really consider ourselves, change our behavioral practice as and when the good moment comes, bad moment comes. So let's take it and complete the call by today's conversation and finalize. Thank you so much. All the very best to all of you. Anybody wants to give the notes, you can talk about it. You can go to last slide, sir. That's it. That's it. Word file. You can go back to the last sheet. Thank you. And completing the concession. Last. End of it. At last. Everything is completed. We discussed about it. And you can share it to all your people. And all we discussed. End of the slide. That's it. This is all about Ravichandran and and Dr. Ravindra is tremendously doing all this online webinar session auditorium today quite successful. I could see there are many people receiving their accolades, testimonials from our institution, apart from the other institutions' collaboration. All the great effort being managed by Dr. Ravindra sir. We are so keen to participate for more upcoming sessions. With, today, the event, no, it's went up very well from my side because I could show all the slides also last month. Thank you very much. Anybody else would like to speak about? Please go ahead. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, Ravichandranji, for your presentation. Congratulations.
The video went well through. It was audible to everyone, right?
Yeah.
That's very important.
Okay, then if the participants do not have any queries or any observations.
Participants can come forward, talk about. Any comment?
Okay. So maybe everyone is feeling tired at the end of the day
Correct.
after work and
Yeah,
other.
the whole day of conference of today. Good. Yes.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. And we have few commemorations. We'll quickly look at it and then close. Maybe today is International Dance Day. If someone wants to dance in front of camera, that's great. Ravichandran, would you like to try?
To dance some.
Because that's the video you have shown, na, dancing on the stairs.
What dancing? Did I do dancing in me or what?
No, the video in which you showed, the people were dancing, na?
Yeah, the behavior. No, the persons who were walking without even looking at other face, they were walking. Suddenly they started dancing on the steps. Yes, correct. It was quite wonderful. You see how manifestation of the life of sudden change. Correct. So no mistake. What you mean it, I accept it. I want to make our audience to dance because of
Yeah,
you and
in
me.
fact, everyone, because being International Dance Day, so let's everyone dance together, maybe at our own place because this is an offline, not an offline. So at
Yeah,
least
I
at
did.
our own place
I
or
usually
with
dance with
our
my
own
daughter.
family.
I always
Yeah,
dance. Dance. We
yeah,
always live with dancing at our Diwali festival. We dance. Any festival we dance. My daughter is coming day after tomorrow. She is coming here only to dance. All the time she will dance. So we love
nice.
to dance. And I lived in northern India for large marriage. In marriage, when I go to Delhi, marriage, Rajasthan marriage, I could have attended around 10, 15 marriages in Rajasthan. Every marriage, people tend to dance whole night, entire night. Barat, अब सुना होगा बारात
That's
बारात में
nice.
हर लोग
Full of energy.
नाचते हैं नाचने का मौका मिला तो हम लोग नाचता रहता हूँ मैं खुद नाचता रहता हूँ नाचता मीन डांस any opportunity is given to me I dance it I don't bother. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to speak? Please ask them to come forward. Dr. Lakshmi, Dr. Achoy Pandurang, and maybe Freda.
Yeah, my option is open. Maybe everyone is tired and just
Correct. Just
yeah.
anybody's keen to talk about, fine. And share these files to them in case they require. This way of no lecture is quite interesting. I will make this way very best. Why unnecessarily, bringing systems in middle all the time, we are getting stuck. This way is quite interesting. You gave immediate medicine today. Immediate. High speed energy man you are. Your brain could have collapsed by the time of 2 days conference. Even last moment, you are putting my slides live. And even the dancing of behavioral analysis to put this mind event successful. Thanks, Dr. Ravi sir.
Thank you, thank you, Ravichandra. So, thank you for joining us on this occasion. Of course, we have, my schedule is if you are in my place, you will never do these events. So that is a kind of schedule I keep running. So many people, they think,
Yes.
I am busy, but when you follow my schedule, you will crack down like anything. I'm used to, but it's okay, fine for me, back to back, all things are very
Certain
close.
people like you working long hours makes you quite energetic. You won't lose even the middle of night, 2 o'clock, there is an event come. You will start with a bhakti of song and start with next session. I know it. You are tend to do this. Your habit is this. You are not practiced. Dr. Ravi sir, you are not practiced man. You are a habituated man. Your habit is to get engaged. That's it. I don't think that you learn from somewhere. Your habit is to get engaged. Habit, it's not hobby or not practiced by some professional. I think you have your own habit of engaged in this kind of spiritualism. This is the spiritualism. To do garden work continuously for 1 hour without even passing a single word, it's called dhyana. The person who get engaged in this work, that itself is a dhyana. I think you are all the time in dhyana. Any duties you do, this is what the Krishna conscious. Any profession you do without any disturbance, even there are disturbance, you tend to work. That's called habit. By again putting in a best way of formation of a word called dhyana. Doing garden work dhyana, cooking is dhyana, sitting peacefully without making your even mind does not open. That too itself dhyana. Yes, that's all about it. You are in dhyana. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Quickly fill up the feedback form. While you are filling up the feedback form, then we will just quickly look at the commemorations, and then we will close today's session. And before that, a small announcement. So tomorrow, as usual, as we have 1 week International Psychology Conference commemorating Psychology Day at UN, as well as APA Psychology Week, we just completed only 1 day of the conference on 27th, and because of this 2 days, 2 full days conference, we postponed it. I mean, we planned in such a way that we will continue from tomorrow onwards. So till 5th. So we request whoever is willing to make presentations, complete the formalities, and share the information with your fellow colleagues and members. And with that, we will be starting again from tomorrow onwards. There will be no sessions on International Webinar Series until our conference gets completed till 5th. And so we will be having conference sessions daily from 5 p.m. onwards till the day session ends. It may be around 9, hopefully. So only selective papers we are selecting, because we are also very much tired of taking very short papers that 5 minutes, 2 minutes, we are not encouraging, because that's again a lot of work for us. So instead, we are only taking some good quality papers from, so that we also can learn, and at the same time, we have quality time, and even our lot of work also reduce. In the 30 minutes, again, 6 people, it's not that, but a lot of formalities are not being completed. So that keeps, a lot of, we are getting highly demotivated of that. And so we are avoiding altogether. So we have started saying no to many presentations because it's, at the end of the day, we have a lot of work to do. As we also need to spend the same time you are spending, and even more than that. We need to make arrangements from, first deciding on the topic, then organizing everything, information in place, and sharing the information and informing the participants, inviting the speakers, and then getting the information, then, circulating that information. So again, at the event, we have to set ready for the platform, and then a lot of things goes on pre and post and present. So that's why we stop now encouraging these short presentations and all. is, and lot of things are there. So anyway, we are coming to end of our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series in August. So this would be the last opportunity for every one of you. You can share this information with everyone so that they can also join and utilize. And as already mentioned, all the proceedings, all the presentations will be part of the publication also. We are planning to come up with a publication with ISBN number, or we are planning, if it is too big volume, then we will come up with a series of volume with ISSN number, whatever it is. That again, we'll send you after all the sessions gets closed, and officially when we announce it as closed for this series, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series. Then we'll be sharing you the format for publication. So whoever has presented, only those who have presented on this platform will get an opportunity to get their work presentations published. And that will be a one-time opportunity that on the occasion of 75 years of independence, we don't know whether we'll be there for the centenary celebrations of Indian independence, because it's again 25 years ahead. So we are not sure whether we are there. And of course, I do not want to live so long. So definitely I am not going to be there that long, at least for another 25 years. So for me, definitely this is the last, 75 years of independence. So I also take this as a opportunity. So whoever, are interested can come down and utilize the opportunities available in the coming next days. So the last series, or the last session would be August 15th is the official closure. So till August 30, we'll be having sessions that last day. Then we'll close it, and we will all, from maybe in the last week or first week of August, or maybe by last week of August, or maybe in first week of September, we'll circulate the form to everyone, those who have come to our platform and presented. A form will be circulated to you. A format will be sent to you. So if you are interested, you can share your details for presentation, and you'll be asked for all the details, like your photo also will be there, and your complete resume. So we'll pick it out. You will have both the options. In short, you can provide a brief intro where it comes along with your photograph in a small para. At the same time, you will have to send your complete resume updated, so that if anything else, if space permits, and if anything else is felt that is important that can be added, we will add accordingly. So, and rest of the things, how based on the paper size and format and all, we'll tell you. We will give you all the specifications. You can prepare paper and accordingly place your images, tables, and everything in the prescribed font and style, and you can send it so that we can publish as part of this celebrations. So it's a wonderful opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity for everyone. You can utilize this opportunity and get it, remember, for your lifetime, and entirely no charge. But if you need a physical copy, there might be actual printing cost, whatever the publisher offers, we will share with you. So if you want to procure a physical copy, then you need to pay it, or we will just give directly the publisher link where you can pay and order your book. Or otherwise, we'll see how it works out. We will give it to publisher only. Again, that is a redundant task for us. So whoever wants a physical copy can buy from them, and so that will be a wonderful opportunity for everyone to be on this great occasion and also to be part of 2 years celebrations of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So hope everyone has filled the feedback form.
Dr. Ravi sir,
Yeah.
tomorrow, in case the same event you would like to give it, the one what I had given tomorrow, once again on Zoom meet for all the audience participants in the live session, I am ready to
No,
give it. Since
no.
tomorrow
Once
holiday,
already taken, same topic we are not taking because these
because
2
the
years.
audience are going to come in the auditorium, if they can have an opportunity of once again. I'm okay.
No. That is
I
over.
don't know.
See, there are different events happening.
Okay,
So
okay.
all have a different setting. Don't mix that, this.
No. I just said
Yeah.
it because
So that's different, this different.
okay.
We have a lot of events happening online, offline, everything.
Okay.
So
No.
that's a different, you can choose a different topic. You can prepare a very good PPT and then you can use for a registration form for that event, and you can apply wherever there is a time allotted, provisions, completion of formalities. We can assign you, but same topic we are not,
This
uh,
topic will
see, the
be
problem
show up
is
to them
you.
tomorrow.
The problem is, you can't present same thing again and again, because
Okay.
this entire series is one only, na?
Hmm.
So it doesn't make much sense. When the list comes, again it will look like a repetition.
Got it. Sir, can you send this YouTube link, sir? The one I did it now. I am unable
You
to
can
go.
copy in the chat box. I will share you.
What I should, you can straight away, right away, if you can share it, okay. Or else I'll send you one text message to your WhatsApp. You can send
No,
it
you can
me.
right away take it. You can see YouTube link live on YouTube.
Is it so? Should I go to YouTube now, right away?
No, not in Zoom.
Uh-huh.
There is, you can see there is a red color live icon.
1 minute, sir. In YouTube, in Zoom, where to go?
You can see on the top left.
Top left. View there. View is there.
No, not view. You just come down. There is a red icon button like thing live.
Live. Yeah, live
Thing.
is there.
Next
YouTube.
to
Yeah,
live,
it is
you have
there.
YouTube. Na? You
Yeah,
click on
post.
that.
It's saying post.
Live on YouTube is there. Na?
Correct.
You click on that YouTube. Then automatically it will open up. You can copy,
Is it?
save it. That is your YouTube live as well as recording file.
But okay, YouTube. Oh well, it's going in. It's going to YouTube. Now
Yeah,
let me see.
that is your link. So you can copy that link and share with whoever you want to share.
Oh. Let me. I'm trying it anyway. The session is complete now. It's Firefox is installing your upload and will start in few moments. It's Firefox is installing something in middle.
Maybe your browser is old one. It is updating so that it can open YouTube.
moving somewhere. I think yeah, something is gone inside. It's showing the clouds and mountains, but yeah, it's buffering. It's gone into YouTube. Ravichandran G is showing. Zoom. Yes, it's showing. I got it. I got it, sir. I got the link.
So every time we are also sharing in chat box. In chat box also same link is available.
Okay, good.
Otherwise also you can just subscribe to that YouTube channel. And whenever there is a session, you will get a notification in your YouTube, and you can search in that also. But you need to just remember the date. Only date is mentioned.
So if I keep this copy connect in me within my site locally, I think it can go, is it?
Yeah, you can download that copy also.
Got it. I gone into YouTube directly. There I copied the link. It started.
You can click on subscribe or like, so that it will remember that video in your account.
So even the live will be recorded, registered after the session. Is it correct?
No, already it is there live.
It's now showing live. After we
It's now
complete the
live.
session,
After that, it will be there. It will become recorded.
Oh,
Because
it's been
it is no
the same
longer
link.
live. Same link.
Link will go to. Got it, sir. Thank you.
No, same link. It will not show as live no more. But it will be live only. But it's no longer live now. That has happened in the past.
Got it. I got
in future, when you are visiting in future.
Let me check it. I already checked it. Now it's showing. The moment I copy the link, it is showing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So thank you everyone. Take care. Good night. See you all tomorrow, Sunday, for the international 1 week international conference on psychology. Take care. Good night.